Hello, welcome to BioGreat TV. If you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification so you don't miss our next video. Major natural resources in Malawi. If you come across an African who is particularly nice and friendly, chances are that he or she is from Malawi. This country in the southern part of Africa is fondly called the warm heart of Africa because her people are very friendly. But as good as that is, we know that friendliness might not just be enough. It may make people like you, but there has to be some other values you have to exchange for some income. Thankfully, Malawi beyond friendliness has got some natural resources within its territories which are important sources of income for this nation and its over 17 million citizens. Animal life. Malawi has a rich collection of wildlife. There are about 187 species of mammals known and recorded in Malawi. Elephants, rhinoceroses, giraffes, zebras, monkeys, and several varieties of antelopes are quite abundant in the country. Hippopotamuses are also found around the shores of Lake Malawi. There are 5 national parks in the country where many of these animals live protected. They include Liwonde National Park, Lingwe National Park, Kasungu National Park, Nyika National Park, and Lake Malawi National Park being the world's first freshwater park. Minerals. Some of the mineral resources found in Malawi include coal and limestone. The limestones acquired and used in the production of cement. Other minerals found in the country include aquamarine, rubies, amethyst, agate, and sapphires. Deposits of uranium, asbestos, and graphite can also be found in the country. Arable land. Arable land is a crucial resource in Malawi. It takes up to 38% of the total land area of the country. Being an agrarian society, Malawi's arable land is important for all its agricultural activities. More than 80% of Malawi's population is involved in subsistence farming. In 2013, agriculture contributed about 27% to the country's gross domestic product. Forests. About 1/3 of Malawi is covered in forests and woodlands. State-controlled reserves are about 4,000 square miles in expanse. Examples of the common trees that grow in Malawi's forest include acacia, baobab, and conifers. Water. Malawi has abundant water resources. 1/3 of the country is covered by the Lake Malawi, from which the country derives its name. This lake is the second deepest and third largest in Africa. It is also the 9th largest in the world. When compared to other freshwater bodies, Lake Malawi is said to be home to the highest number of species of fish in the world. The Shire River is another important river in the country. Major cities like Lilongwe, which is the capital and largest city, and Blantyre, which is the second largest city, are provided treated water from the country's rivers. The water resources in the country have also been used to generate power in the form of hydroelectric power. Some of the hydroelectric schemes in the country include the ones at Nkula Falls, Tedzani Falls, and Kapichira Falls. Tobacco. Malawi is a major producer of tobacco. This crop is a major source of foreign exchange for the country. In fact, more than 2/5 of the country's foreign revenue comes from tobacco. As of 2005, Malawi was the 12th biggest exporter of tobacco leaves. In 2010, they became number 1 in the world for the production of burley leaf tobacco. So widespread is Malawi's tobacco that it is found in blends of virtually every cigarette consumed in industrialized nations. Camel and Marlboro are examples of major brands that use Malawian tobacco. If you say Malawi is the world's most tobacco-dependent economy, you wouldn't be far from the truth. Tea. Malawi is Africa's second largest producer of tea after Kenya. The origin of Malawi's tea industry can be traced back to a Scottish planter by name Henry Brown. This man moved from Sri Lanka to Malawi in 1891 when he lost his coffee crops to diseases. He established the first successful tea gardens in Malawi with seeds he received from Scottish missionaries. Currently, over 50,000 people work in Malawi's tea estates. It is also worth mentioning that Malawi's tea industry is one of the largest employers of women, with about 51% of the workforce being women. Presently, there are about 18,000 hectares of tea grown in Malawi. Commercial tea estates occupying about 15,600 hectares, that's 86% in total, and small enterprises occupying about 2,900 hectares, that is 16%. Over 35,000 tons of tea is exported annually from Malawi. 64% of Malawi's tea exports go to the United Kingdom and South Africa. The US, Pakistan, Canada and Middle Eastern countries are also other destinations of Malawi's tea. The country also has a thriving cotton industry besides tea and tobacco. Although Malawi still has a long way to go economically, given it is considered one of the poorest countries in the world, with proper management of its natural resources, its economic fortunes can be turned around for good. Which have we missed out of these resources? Let's know in the comment section. Will it be ridiculous to subscribe to our channel? If no, please like this video, share and subscribe to our channel.